So that's our session. This is the 19th of January for the Clearing Club meeting. So how is everybody? Here's a Magdalena's coming in now. So has anybody got any questions or want to start with anything, any progress, success, struggles? Katarzyna, did you want to share anything?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Lydia's brand new, so I was just explaining to Lydia about how it works. Most of us, I think, know. Natalia, have you tried yet?
Sorry?
Have you tried the daily clearing yet?
Yeah, I have.
You had any?
Today was my day 2.
Day 2. How's it been then, the first 2 days?
Well, yesterday I felt, my eyes prickle. I wrote about it. Today was fine.
Okay. So do you want to share with us your issue? Do you think it's had an effect? Do you think it's nothing? Is there anything? Could we break it down? Is there anything we can help with?
I put just that was general, my anger with the children.
Okay. Are they at home all the time at the moment with the lockdown? I've got my children, when I do have them, the school's cancelled at the moment. So is it to do with that, or is it behaviour, or?
I've got 8 months old daughter.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah, and 2.5 son. So yeah,
Challenging.
my son doesn't speak at all. So yeah, this is just sometimes frustrating.
Yeah. So did you notice any relief or not?
Yeah, some kind. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Have you got other things in mind that you want to do as we go through the week?
Well, I'm brand new, so I just want to, listen.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
That's fine. Yeah. No problem. Anybody else got any questions, or it's going to be a really quick meeting? That's fine. This is your opportunity to get help, to get past any problems that you're sticking with. Justina, tell us about your day then. How are Justina? Help me out, Justine. Everyone's quiet today.
You asked me? Yes. No, it's fine. But for the people in the club, like Natalka and Lydia, because Natalka, I remember from our phone calls. Kasia also I remember. Lydia, I don't know you. Lidka, have you ever? You have never had any session with Grim? Lydia? No, you're just brand new.
Brand new. Lydia is literally.
Oh yes, we have in the club some people who were not in main group yet, and that's why. So I can only say because during the day I am also trying to have a look how is everybody in the club. So only one advice for everybody is, when you have this intention for a day, try to make it really small, because the smaller it is, then the processing which may happen could be weaker. Like even today, some lady said, ask Grim for help again, and I asked her, what was your intention? And she said anger, and she said that she wanted to release anger connected with 2 people, and she again asked for help. So my advice for her was choose 1 person a day. Yes, so this is all I can say about this. So it's better to have as little piece of your problem as you can find, even if you feel the anger. So connect it with 1 situation or 1 person. This is what I can add from observing the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Lydia, I don't know if you're aware, when we release these emotions, quite often we can have what we call processing. So you might feel a little bit dizzy or some moderate pain, or I mean, I think most people have experienced something. Not to put people off, but it's, you know, the body's releasing a lot of stored up sort of energy that's been there a while. It's a bit like getting rid of a flu, you know, and it's very common, as Justina will agree, if it's anger, if it's hate, you know, it can cause a bit of problems. I was in a class, when was it? Sunday, I think, and somebody was talking about similar techniques to this, where their intention, that what they were trying to do was to free the world from basically sex offenders and things. So they were trying to deal with the whole planet at the same time. Hi, Evelina. And obviously it all just came back on them because they were trying to do such a big job. It's too much. So Justina, when they were trying to deal with two people, were they trying to deal with how they feel about those two people, or were they trying to change those two people? Can you remember, Justina?
No, but you mentioned the situation today. Sorry, because I was looking who is coming in, and I see Kalina and Evelina, and I distracted. Sorry, I distracted. Hello, Kalinka.
Hi, sorry for distracting you.
Oh no, you have a beautiful view, but this is the background from your program.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sunset by me.
Yes. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Because I think, just going back to that question, Justine, it's an important point that we need to change our relationship with the other people. We can't change other people.
Yeah.
Without their will. So that can be where problems can come from as well, because we're trying to change other people, and it can sort of backfire. So that's an important thing. It's our relationship with them that we can affect. Still not listening.
Yeah.
So how's Callie? How's Evelina? How was your weeks? Everyone's quiet tonight. I think they're sick of the January. Have you all got snow? I think everyone's sick of it.
No.
Anybody want to talk to me today?
Kalina wants. Kalinka wants.
Any problems?
It's hard time.
Nobody has any problems this week. It's fine. It's great.
Yeah. Everybody has. We're struggling all because of the situation. Well, let's see.
I'm not talking anymore. Just ask the question. Anya?
How many?
Many.
Yeah, we've got quite a few. I think Magda's coming, but she said she'd be a bit late.
Okay.
We'll have a quiet meditation then, if nobody.
Yes, being quiet is also great. Yeah.
Hi, Evelina.
Hey, hello.
Evelina, you always tell us something.
Nice to see you, Kali.
Yeah, me too. To see you.
So I would like to refer to what Green said about relationships and how we want to change other people, not ourselves.
That's something you've experienced yourself, or just good advice, do you think?
No. I have experienced that very well because I was quite unhappy with relationships with other people because for quite a long time I felt that I am loved in not exactly the way that I wanted to. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to be loved. I don't know exactly how to describe it. my need was different from what I got.
Yeah.
I wanted not only my husband but also my oldest son to show me their feelings in another way, the way that I wanted to feel.
Yeah.
So I constantly told them to do some things the other way. You should do it differently because I need it the other way. So you have to change.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I started a couple of years ago to I just got back and I still think in Polish. When I started to work on myself and to recognize my feelings, my beliefs, why do I have to receive things the only way that I think is right for me? So they also have their own, views of their. Oh, sorry, I messed up.
Okay.
For example, I read a book called 5 Languages of Love. Do you recall that book?
Yes, I know.
No, I don't.
Love can be shown in many ways.
Yeah. It was one of the most important books in my life. So I found out that my husband or my son, they love me in the most powerful way they can, but in different language.
Yeah.
So they were saying I love you in German, for example, and I didn't understand it. Okay. So my husband's language of love is doing things for me. Doing things like making coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
And I needed words. So I need words. I want you to tell me words. And he couldn't because he spoke to me in his own language. So I let him to, and everything changes from that point. I understood. So I changed my feeling of my seeing of things, not him directly. So I stopped pushing him to show me feelings in the way that I want. And seriously, everything has changed from that point.
Wow, that's brilliant. I'll have to get that book. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. 5 Languages of Love.
Amazing.
I think. I'm not sure what the English title is. Is it directly translated from English? Justyna, do you know?
I know only Polish version.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you have somewhere.
Wait a minute. Gary Chapman. Yeah. Gary
We need to
Chapman.
Google. But can be the same title because it's so specific that we have these 5 languages, not other.
Wait. Nie wiem, I don't know how to przekręcić kamerę na drugą stronę.
Oh, in Zoom, I'm not sure it's possible.
Wait.
Take a book in your hand and show it normally next to your face.
Okay, just a second.
Can you
She
take it?
wanted to present herself with the books.
She always presents. It's always her background and real.
So many of them.
5 love languages.
Okay, 5 love languages.
This one is for men. Okay.
There are 2 versions.
For men, normally it is just 5 languages of love. It is for men. I also have for marriages.
Oh,
It was brilliant.
you're advanced.
It was brilliant, and I really learned a lot from it.
Mhm.
I really did. So I let my husband love me the way that he knows, and it's fine. And we've we finally got into this, this point that I started learning German because he talks to me in German.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
that's great. That I'll have
That's
to
all.
read up on that and
Thank you.
could share some of that. It'll be useful to a lot of people. How's your intentions been then? Getting back to the club, have you had anything this week?
Is it the question to me?
Yeah.
Grim? Okay.
Yeah.
For some time, I was splitting, the bigger issues into smaller ones.
Yeah.
And there was no processing actually in my body.
Good.
And I didn't know if it's right because I got used to that I had some feelings in my chest or headaches or something, and actually I was happy because I knew that something was
Yeah.
going on.
This
And
is what
nothing.
people worry about. I feel nothing, so
Yeah.
nothing's done.
So nothing is happening because I feel
No
nothing.
pain.
My
It must
no
be pain.
pain, no sensations, no headaches. So actually, probably it doesn't work.
It doesn't have to be painful though, surely.
Hmm.
So I envy you now, Evelina, because I'm in pain like about 7 days. So I'm processing too much. Yeah. With a lot of help from Grimmy and some other people, but still, well, I know I have released it from my own, and it's probably also the problem that I caused this dropping stuff like and stopping processing, going further. I don't know. So yeah, let's see.
But did you have huge issues? Kalinka,
Well,
intelligence?
yeah, I think there are
1 week of processing, it must be something huge.
Yeah, there was I think a compilation.
Complex situation.
Yeah. So I think the main problem was my mind, which just started to pushing me like do it faster, better, quicker, and so on. And I just had a lot of stuff on my in my head then, and I just additionally to that, also some stuff which were processing, and it was just I've been waiting too long for doing something with it. It was like, okay, it will be going somehow, so I will be okay. And then I just came to the point when I just realized, okay, it's too late. So it's like trapped and so tense. The feelings I had, physically also, that it was like, what should I do now to release it? But still my body is so tense that I can't do it, like let it go, let's say like that. So it was quite tricky from point of my mind, but I know it was just, well, not probably very wise from my side to just go to this edge and not to stop in one specific, in the middle of the way and say, come on, mind, get out. Yeah, now it's time for just releasing this stuff. I was just like, from the last period of my life, like listening to my mind, but we are struggling, everybody, about the situation we have, and it's really sometimes just too difficult to manage all this stuff we have simultaneously. Like at the same time we have to do a lot of things, and then we just don't let our heart to feel. We just let our mind to rule the world we are now. And so, yeah, lesson learned.
Callie, were you were you doing the same issue day after day after day?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think if you notice in the processing, everybody's so keen to make as much progress as they can, especially, you know, they want to get as much in as they can for the 30-day subscription. But sometimes I think, you know, you've just got to say, I think we need to encourage this a bit more as well. Take some time off if you need to. If it's intense and you're struggling, then let it pass and let your body recover. You know, I think.
Yeah. So that's why I decided to do the intention for my son,
Yeah.
which exactly is the best way for him to get over the situation. He's overwhelmed, well, learning from home. And I said, like, okay, I have to find my way to just release all this stuff, because, well, it was amazing also and surprising for me that there were a lot of people who wanted to help me with releasing this stuff, and I couldn't let it go. So I can't let it go. I just, now it's, so today it's like a day I'm trying to let the things go and just to be more relaxed, but I'm going to the point when I'm again in the tense, and it's like, oh gosh, okay, get out, mind, get out. I don't want you. No. So it's like,
But
yeah.
you did that same issue yesterday, but today you did it for your son.
No, it was common issues, because it was like splitting the big problem in small problems, and it's always regarding the same, but still a little bit different intention about this stuff. So let's see, we are working on it. So he's working on it, I hope.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes.
I need to go. See you next time. Bye.
See you later.
Yeah, it was nice to see you. Bye. Yeah, but I just want to add something what I was struggling with regarding how we want to help other people to be aware, to be more healthier, to be more on the same path we are.
Yeah.
And I think the main stone in this willing to help other people is just to understand that at the path we are, at the level we are now, it's not the same path, it's not the same level on which are other people. So I have been struggling really very hard when I was trying to help my family members.
Yeah.
And I just was like kicked off almost every time. So I got only like bad feedback. Just leave it, leave me alone. I don't want it. Stop it, and so on. And it was like, come on, I just want to help you. I know how to do it. I know, it's something you need. And then I just came to the conclusion, okay, so I'm on one level. First of all, my soul is differently to the soul to anybody else, and we have that different subject to go through in this life.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. The second thing, even if we are like a family with our family members, it doesn't mean that we are the same. So we are not at the same level. We are not feeling the same, and we are not going through the same situations. So even if we think we are very close, these are our children, it doesn't mean we understand why they doesn't want our help. So, for example, I had a situation. My daughter needed help really desperately. So I saw it from the physical point that she really needs feelings, emotions clearing and some other stuff, also entities and beliefs, thousands of stuff. And I was trying to do it, but then I got the answer. Her soul doesn't want it. She wants to get through it alone, without my help. Yeah. It was like, you know, well, every mother is like, hey, come on, I'm your mom, I just want to help you, why don't we want it? And it was like, yeah, we have to understand it. Everybody has its right to say no. Every soul has its right to say no. That's why it's like, that's what Green said always. Well, it's important that the client person agrees. So it means not only agrees as a person, but agrees also as a soul. I want to work with it, because not every soul wants it, first of all, and not every soul is ready for it. So that's what I learned, and that's what I had to also learn my mind, which just always told me like, no, come on, try it again, try. He needs it. And it was like, okay, so stop it. She doesn't need it. She will go through it. I will help her as soon as I can, as much as I can. But I have to understand it, and I have to let her do it from her own.
We all come here on our own journey with our own reasons, don't we? And
Exactly.
a lot of people can't be helped. It's as simple as that. No matter how much us as coaches and therapists and whatever we learn, there's simply people that just isn't why they're here, to get over things, unfortunately. But you know, we do the best that we can, and I think we're finding really good stuff to help people with. So who knows? I mean, you mentioned the entity sessions. Those weren't meant to be cleared, none of them, and they've got the fail safes in there to stop people getting over them, to stop people getting over them. But we know how to do it anyway. Hi, Mark. We've got a man on the call, and he's English. Nice
Quite strange. Yeah, that's true. Don't be stressed.
I don't know if Mark will have a clue what we're talking about, but he's very welcome. There, Mark.
How you doing?
Hi, mate. You all right?
All right. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I don't know if you're up to speed with what this call's about, and it's about. Remember, I was telling you about the emotion code and what have you. Sort of energy work.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's basically it's a group. I don't know if you've read much from the Emotion Clearing Club group, where every day we do energy clearing.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. And yeah, this is just the weekly meeting. I've got my English group and I've got my Polish group. So there's a good mixture of well, we're the only men, and everybody else is a Polish lady at the moment on the call. So yeah, I don't know if you'll be quite up to speed at the moment. I don't know if you've watched any of the YouTube videos, have you?
Bits and bobs, to be honest.
Yeah. So it's just basically just a catch up for everybody really who's been doing the daily intentions, and ask any questions and how to move them forward, basically. So, but welcome. You're very welcome, mate.
Cheers.
Yeah, go on, Callie. Have you muted yourself? Hang on. Did you want to speak, Callie? Or are we going? Looks like she's finished. Hi, Magda.
Hi.
How are you?
Sorry for being late, but really horrible weather in Finland. A lot of snow. After that, I will put the video. It was like a Star Wars. Just driving.
You got the light speed on the way home.
Very nice. Very nice. And a lot of digging car was a lot of snow for digging tomorrow.
Is it still 50 centimeters? I haven't had any snow yet. So
It's a lot of snow.
you've got it all.
Like 17 centimeters at least now.
70.
70.
Oh my God.
And
Wow.
some of them is partly ice and partly, once again, next layer of snow, ice, next layer of snow. So it's quite difficult even to remove. But yes.
That's crazy.
So I would like to ask Mark if he had already some intention.
Mark, I don't know if Mark is up to speed with us or not. Mark's one of my clients from before the Emotion Clearing Club, so obviously he's invited to join us, but I haven't had the chance to actually speak with him yet about, you know, on a one-to-one about what we're actually doing. So he might be a little bit lost here. I don't get the impression that he has started yet. I haven't seen him comment yet. He's probably seen the comments every day where we're saying we're done, and then I do the clearing. But at the moment, I don't think I think he's just joined us just to see what's going on. How about yourself, Magda? Have you done much progress this week?
Well, I did, but I was working mainly on my approach to the specific element of my work.
Yeah.
Because last year, whenever I was trying to answer emails, I was fall asleeping. So I said it's so big, like resistance to start working once again, that I need to do something with it. So it was assertiveness. It was like unblocking communication, unblocking also communication with my supervisor, understanding better how the structure is in this agency organized.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of organization, and I think that I'm a little bit lost after working so many hours. I have an old structure in my head, and now we have a completely everything is new. So probably I needed some refresh and like have a new point of view for it. So I think that the biggest change that I noticed was in the communication.
Yeah.
And not taking any new project on me, and also communication with my supervisor, that I could freely speak. And I was yesterday shocked even.
Just before you continue our recording, I don't know if you're aware of that coming in. So just
yes.
Yeah. We're recording this, Mark, by the way, if you do want to speak later.
So that's it. But yesterday we had a meeting, and we had a preparation for a big event, and I could really question some of the points of agenda. Usually I was sitting silent if it was not really related to me.
Yeah.
At the time I had my own opinions, and I spoke them like
Good.
loudly.
Good.
Oh, that was
Good for you, Magda. Yeah, good for you.
it's not my project usually. I don't care. But
And
now maybe it's not a good idea that I don't really speak sometimes loudly. I should, because after that, I know that in my group there are a lot of people who don't really speak, and after that they are complaining in the background. So it's better to say loudly when it's happening.
Was that the same intention that day, or was it the day before? Or
I had a open communication separate, and the other was communication with my supervisors. Also, being myself, everything would be clocking me being myself in my work.
Yeah.
And before it was, I think, assertiveness, and before was also something I don't remember now. But it was like all of them small points related to my work.
Yeah.
And on one day, I did intention that was whatever my subconscious needs for today.
Did you notice anything?
Well, I went on this day for cross-country ski. So I was finally not like struggling that it's so cold, -18, should I go, maybe stay home? No,
Yeah.
I went. And I was so proud of myself. So I don't know, maybe it was some additional energy.
Yeah, because what your subconscious wants could be anything that we could never know, couldn't it? But you've always got that.
Will that work, Grim? If I don't have a specific intention for the day, can I want my subconscious to pick something?
I believe so, but it's going to be harder to measure, isn't it?
It is. It is, because you don't know which area.
But it's an option, and you can just trust it and just say, every day this month or this week, I'm just going to hand it over and see what happens. But like I say, it's going to be harder to measure. And you know, I think ultimately you've come here because you've got something that you want to work on or work through or get better at. and your subconscious might think, well, you think you need this, but actually you need this other thing here, and it might not be totally apparent and obvious, but it's an option, isn't it?
It was just Sunday, and I was like, I woke up very late, and after that we were going very quickly for a lunch with our friends, and after that, oh no, I have this one, and this intention. Okay, what subconscious needs? And that's it. And I test with the muscle test, and it said that yes, for this day, this one. So I used this first time since we started this emotion clearing. First time I use it, but in the evening I was so proud of myself. 8 kilometers minus 18, skiing in the darkness. I managed, but still I cannot move. I feel a pain everywhere.
Well done you. You've done more than I've done lately, I tell you. Even just your shoveling's more than what I've done lately. But yeah, well done. Well done. Good to hear from you. And thanks for helping me last night.
Yes, it was very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So is there anybody else? Any more questions? Hi. You need to unmute yourself, Katarzyna.
Oh no, I thought you mute me.
No.
I thought you cut me off. Okay, so can I go with this issue I sent you a message about?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Here, is this the right place?
It's totally up to you. Yeah. I mean, obviously we are recording, but if you're happy to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you sent me back. We can talk on Tuesday. I mean, in this call.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is big like the previous one.
Yeah.
But I need your help to just chunk the whole one, the big one, to a small, because I have no idea how to do it.
Yeah, sure.
And from then we can start from tomorrow.
Great.
Intention. Yeah. Which is, as I send you in the message, is a shame. Sure. Very, 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 very unconscious. It's nothing really. This just popped out suddenly from this place, which I was not even aware, because when I get a feedback from a people, it's completely in opposite what is like inside. The whole program I got from, who.
No, I said if you're happy to begin with it, then go and start. But obviously we'll speak on Tuesday. Not least. Do you want me to share the notes again like we did last time?
Yeah, we can do it.
Just getting them up.
Or
okay, so shame.
I don't have any.
So did we have shame before? No. This was yourself, wasn't it?
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah. It's still there in my computer.
Why?
This was before.
Yeah.
This was you, yeah, but no shame. So shame is brand new. And is this just a feeling of shame, or is it something that you remember, or is it?
It's just a feeling, and it's connected. For example, this feeling avoiding me going, like, for example, on stage, and it's not public fear. Completely nothing connected, or be kind of visible, like completely visible, for the people.
Yeah. Okay.
Or being visible online, like having now an online business.
Yeah.
It's must. It's just must. You have to be up there.
Yeah. I know. I had to do my first live the other day.
Wow, you have glasses. So that kind of, I don't know to with what I can relate that, or with what I can even compare that feeling, or maybe knowledge, or just the feeling. And unfortunately, this feeling is here.
Yeah.
Up here, like everywhere here. Physically, I feel it here.
How would you describe it?
Very black. When it comes to color, it's really black, and it's really is something really hard. It's not a metal. It's nothing metallic. It's like a kind of stone, maybe. It's not a wood. It's not. It's more like a real stone. And it's like it's everywhere here.
Okay.
And I'm very aware that this things came up not a month ago or a year ago. I was basically unconsciously building that stuff since maybe 30 years.
Okay.
And the result is I cannot breathe properly. And yeah, and I got a lot of other issues.
So the feeling that you've got, you haven't done an attention on it yet.
No.
Have you done anything on this at all yet?
No.
So this feeling of can't breathe properly and everything that's in the chest, do we think that's definitely to do with the shame? It's not brought about from the last issue?
You asked me, it's connected with this, maybe connected with the previous one.
Yeah, I feel it's connected.
Me, it's like,
I feel it's connected with the shame, just muscle testing now. But
for me is something like to be not a present, but to be a real for the people, or we have to always deserve to be approved or something like that. And it's completely the same what I had to do when I was with my parents. So
yeah.
basically you have to, I don't know how to explain. I know what's that, but I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, we're peeling back the layers.
Wait,
We're peeling back the layers, and from what you told me, that
how can we? Okay, go on.
from what you told me that we did have some success here.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, yes.
Okay, so that's good. So that's good. But now this has come up, and it's like I say, we're peeling back the layers. Somebody said it was like Shrek and the Onion. So now this is the next thing. Yeah, Evelina says it. So now this is the next thing that's come up, and
how to chunk that to I don't know, the small one.
So, I mean, for me, if you can't breathe properly, that should be what we need to try and fix first, if possible. Whether that be through the intentions, or if we just do some energy clearing now, or something else. Or have you had problems breathing with anything in the past recently, or?
No, it's that, and when I have to face a new situation, I cannot breathe.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's not. It doesn't mean like I don't go, because I go.
Yeah.
I'm very go for it. I go. I try. I go. I move. Blah blah blah. That's me. But it means like in here, my body is completely blocked, and I cannot breathe. My breath just stopped here.
Short breath.
Yeah. So what that means also for my body, I cannot be connected with my feelings.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't feel anything, and my breath is because of some trauma I get through when I was a child. So the breath is completely from here to not feel anything.
Yeah.
And there's no flow in the body.
Okay.
That's what I know, and that's my knowledge, but I don't know how to cope with because even like going, the exercise, I can spend like, I don't know, 3-4 hours trying kind of take this thing from the under the skin, doing I don't know, exercises in the gym and things like that. I can go for swimming, but this one is really deep, like a deeper.
Yeah.
And it's really big, and it's really big. And I made decision I'm not going to take any medication because they want me to get, you know, take a pill, and I was no, thank you.
Have you tried any tapping for it? Any EFT?
Oh yeah, of course, every day.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. That was my next
We
question.
do.
So even
So when you have when you look at this, so let's take just small, because what I went through last time with the previous one was really huge processing. Was really, I couldn't, like, as I told you, I couldn't cope with for a few days.
I mean, I think this kind of breathe properly is the first thing for me. I've just muscle tested that. So your general breathing around the house and now is fine. It's when you have to be visible online, or, you know, visible for people.
When I have to be, when I have to be visible, when I have to be, like, you know.
You're getting that sharpness of breath.
Yes.
Short, like a sharpness of breath. Okay. When did this start?
When? I don't know, a few years back.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Probably a few years back, but I'm aware just now. What's that?
So it's not like the last issue was finished and now this is cropped up.
Mm.
I mean, obviously consciously you're thinking of it, but it's not like a brand new thing this week.
Mm-mm.
No, you've had it before.
No.
So the tapping doesn't help at all.
And even you know there is another guy. He's very famous, and I also work with through his exercise. What is his name? Wim Wolf.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did some exercises, like a breathing exercise with him.
Yeah.
And it was really helpful, but it was also opening some stuff, some feelings in my body.
Okay.
Like locked. So it's not like I did nothing. I do the AFT and that one and that one. So it's a lot, but at the moment it is how it is.
Okay.
So we
I
can
have a
start. So we can start from here. Or I'm very, very, very scared when you said the breathing is the biggest one. I would say I don't want to start from breathing, because my brain, remember what happened last time, and my brain just told me, just don't go it, just leave this Zoom right now and run away.
Right. I mean, I just meant it was the first one to do, because I thought you meant that you were having problems just breathing, just generally, at first. But just in really, it's just sort of like like an anxiety fear reaction, isn't it? To sort of a social anxiety for this. If it's only happening around stage and people online.
Katarzyna, I have a question. Does this any change when you have like 5 people at the front or 30 people in the front? Do you see the difference, or it's always when you have to speak to the group of people that are not your, of course, close friends?
The thing is, I speak with the people, and I don't have problems speaking with the people. I'm usually forced to go for it. Really, I'm very networking person. I'm very social person. But what I realized, this stuck in my body. I was not conscious before, but now I'm conscious, and it's really an uncomfortable feeling. That's the first thing. And the second thing, it cost me a lot of energy. It's not like my body is freezing. I'm very up to now. I cannot do it because everything is closed, but I'm waiting, like everything will be real. I will go run the first person in a city, but But
this is
beside that, I have this stuff. That's
But this is
I call it
different.
trauma. I would call it trauma. And it's kind of like really annoying.
But
And
is that also the blockage in the throat or in the stomach or something, or it's
no.
a short breath, like just only?
Do you feel this in your chest 24/7? This
Yeah.
black hard stone.
Yeah. And to get this breath like full, I have to look at my body.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot do it like sitting like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
So all of these things then are related to the shame that you first said it was shame, and then you've just said it's a trauma. Can you think of any?
Trauma, I could say physically like trauma, because I understand trauma in the body as a something physical.
Yeah.
Really something like you have a phone, and let's say it's like in my body, there is something here.
Yeah.
Something what's stuck here. So this is the trauma I call.
But do you remember any situations then from childhood or anything that was traumatic and shameful and anything like this about being?
Thousands. Oh yeah, thousands.
Okay. Any stand out first?
And probably it could comes from that someone was shouting at me and I couldn't move, so I freeze. It could be something like that, and I couldn't move because I thought when I move they will kill me or something happened. So as a child you had this kind of idea, and oh, I'm gonna be beaten by this person or something like that. So the brain just remember, and my body, to protect myself, just was just freeze completely. That's connected, and I know that's connected because I read that's something like in a how to say, in the books, so I know it's connected, but I don't know how to.
So is the one time where you can think, oh my God, I remember just freezing up and I couldn't move and I was short of breath?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Do you want to share it, or do you just want to make a note of it?
No, I don't. I don't feel any point to share.
Yeah. So that's your issue. That's the first thing I'd work on then.
Because that's in the body, here.
Yeah. Your body stores emotions and feelings. That's how we trap emotions. Something happens, and we go into the fight or flight reaction.
Exactly.
Now we know the other one is freeze, don't we? Just as you've said.
Yeah.
So something's happened to you, and if you can remember that now, the first one that comes to your head, then that's what I'd start with.
Do you want me to say?
It's completely up to yourself. It might be personal. It might be.
It would be helpful for clearing.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Even like starting, like I try to remember. I mean, I remember at the moment. I start to feel the stuff, this crazy stuff in my body.
You've got this trauma trapped in your body.
Exactly. But the time is to release. So it was few times, like my dad, of course. He just basically like shut the door, and he stayed with me in a room, and I couldn't run away.
Okay.
And yeah. And I was scared. Like this guy was for me really like a big and scary and blah 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 blah, and he was very aggressive. So I couldn't basically. He was around and I couldn't move. He was around and I would like freeze my body completely, because I could even say like, "Daddy, I love you." He could even, I don't know, kick my face. He was like you never know what will, 5 sec is nice, another sec, blah, 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 cycle. So I remember he just closed like the door. I was maybe 8, I don't know. And I don't know why I was 8, but maybe his mind, he was thinking like he talked with the adult person. So he started to talk about the politics and money. I don't know why. I was like, what the fuck? I'm 8. And I remember he was giving me a speech always, and I could not even say a word. I don't know how to explain, like someone give you a speech, but also accusing you for some things you never did, and telling you you're nothing, you're not gonna go there, you're not gonna get anything. And basically the idea behind this was only like put you down. I couldn't move. I couldn't open up the door. My mom was, I don't know where, and he was pumping his own shit on my head, like, I'm nothing, I'm not gonna get this, I'm nothing, I'm gonna end up somewhere, blah, 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 blah. And by the way, without the money, you're not nobody. And you can get money only when you steal or when you blah, blah, blah. I don't remember the shit. I only remember the feeling like I could not move and I couldn't run away. I stuck like, I don't know, slave. Like, and he was pumping really, he was put into my head the shit. Like, you nobody, you're not gonna get, you, who you are. I was 8. Hello. And the feeling like he wants to destroy me. He wants to put me down. He wants to just, physically, he wants to destroy me. He wants to do the worst ever thing with like, and because he was in the position, like, the stronger father, blah, 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 man, whatever, the best option probably for my brain was just do not move. But I remember my tears were falling down 2 hours, 1 hour, like the whole time. I couldn't. When I was older, I fought with him completely, really, like, really. But these days, I couldn't move. That's probably the one I remember now, just pop out. The rest is somewhere hiding still in my conscious mind, because it was too.
Wow, I mean, there's so much there that, to me, that I think is.
That could be also connected, with what? Because the same thing he did a few times. I mean, yet not even a few times. Always when we went for family birthday or Christmas, or blah, 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 and it was 20 people, 50 people, whole family, closer family, further family, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why. I felt like he had the pleasure to do it, like psycho, like a really psycho. He pointed at me, and with the whole people in the room, again the essay, and again she's ugly, she's nobody, blah, 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 look at her, blah, 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 and all this shit, what probably he had in his own head from his own father on me. But the fun was, it has to be a lot of people. That was the fun. That was the biggest fun for him. So that shame could be also connected, probably is also connected, that at the moment I have this. Anyway, I don't stop. I go talk with the people. I go for networking. I go blah, 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 always. But the trauma is here still.
Yeah.
Especially if I have to, someone just ask me, tell me about your job, or tell me about you, or tell me blah, 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 blah. And even speaking now, I don't know, you guys. It's very difficult. But I said I'm not enough is enough.
Yeah, good for you. I mean, wow. Thanks for sharing. I mean, you couldn't describe it at all, and then look at everything that you've just told us.
So you see, so where we can start, you have, I don't know, 25 or even more. So
there's a load. But I mean, these things here where for me, where he's locking you in a room and you can't move and you're crying, that is the definition of trauma.
it is. It's like
Yeah. So
you in the prison. You just hostage. What the fuck?
So
in your own home.
It's no surprise, especially at any time. But you know, as a young girl, and you're growing up hearing, and then he's doing it in front of people. So, I mean, where do you start? But yeah, it's definitely related to this for me. You really did well, just letting it all out there. I'm really proud of you, to be honest. Well done.
That's okay, but where are we gonna start? 2 lines or 3 lines?
Do you feel a certain place, or do you want me to try and think where? Because
I don't feel.
So for me, just without even reading it.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the things that stick in my mind are when you're locked in a room and you can't move, and you're crying. And the other one is when he's
from the outside, and it's transformed TV society. Australia's much loved sport, Aussie news.
And the other one, sorry, is when you are in front of a group of people and he's humiliating you.
Yeah.
So I'd pick one of those.
How can we transform that to our intention?
So let me think. So today my intention is to release the trapped emotions related to when I was trapped in the room. I mean, let's get your words right, because what you say is exactly what you want to be working on. I mean, you've got all these here, and you won't need to do a day on each one of these lines here. I hope. I don't think you will. Shut the door in a room. I couldn't run away.
Could be something like, today my intention is to release trapped emotion related with or when I was trapped in the room, and I felt and after the.
Yeah, and put the feelings into it. Put the emotions.
Okay.
Big, scary, aggressive. Your body would freeze. You put me down. I couldn't move. I am nothing. I mean, you've got a library there of things. I would, but it's good though, isn't it? It's better that you can find these things to work with than just be stuck. And then there's all the other ones where he's basically poked fun of you in front of other people, and that to me it's got to do with where you're avoiding going on stage and being visible and putting yourself out there and being comfortable. Definitely.
But the second one can go as a second intention, not together, not with this one, completely separate.
Different days. Pick one to start with, and see how it goes.
This trauma is so big that should be separate, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, okay. Okay.
Is that helpful?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you scroll a little bit?
I can send you this. I'll send you this. So I can send you this document. So you can have it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you see, this is why we need sort of face to face on the calls. Really, you know, you can't really get this out in a text message. You know what I mean? So
I could do it, but probably it wasn't be that much effective. Like I couldn't go through like a whole list.
no, you were just letting it out, and I was
Not at all.
I was trying to keep up with the typing, and you know, it was just pure, just letting it out, which is brilliant.
And even now, nothing happened. I just a little bit sad. What like piece of the story, and now even now I feel I had this release. I feel like something just flew away, kind of a bit.
Because I've been doing some clearing for you. Well, you didn't even notice. That's why.
Oh, so that's.
I'm not taking all the credit, because just letting it out is. I mean, it probably.
And it's getting out, and I have to tell you, and it's getting out, it's letting out, and it's from here. Exactly this is the place.
Yeah. So, but I mean, you've probably never spoke to somebody like, I'm guessing. You haven't let it all out like that before, so that's a.
I did, but people cannot understand.
Okay. Well, that's why the club's so good.
Oh, people are like, what? Are you joking? What's that? Oh, go for therapy, or go for. I was like, okay, goodbye.
I'll stop sharing so I can
Say
actually.
something,
see.
guys.
Yes, who was that? Sorry, Lydia.
Yeah.
Hi, Lydia.
I'm first time here, and Katarzyna, I'm very close to you. When I was listening to you, I have a problem with shame. It's better and better, but it was very bad when I was little. But you know, I'm laughing a lot. Last year I was in India and I met laughter yoga, and it helps me to release every emotion, every blocked emotion, because it's very strong vibration, and you really don't have to do it, nothing special. Maybe an intention is good, and just laugh as well as you can. You can pretend that you laugh, because when you are laughing, it's a it helps for when you are depressed. We can cure depression with laugh. Psychiatry. My English is not very good because I have a break in speaking in English.
Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good.
But we cure depression with laugh, and it's very quickly. 15 minutes every day without stopping, like ha 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 ha. Remember about this muscle, I don't know in English, you know, near to belly. This is very important.
Diaphragm.
Yeah, it's important because laugh, it's it's one of the deepest kind of breathing. And when you are stuck and you breathing like Wim Hof, you said, but laughing is similar, is simple. You just can pretend on the beginning. It don't have to be a real laugh.
Okay. How long? 60 minutes, like 1 hour, or 16?
15, it's good.
Ah, okay. 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour.
Yeah. And you know, I started to laugh from the 1st of the August, I think, every day, at least 15 up to 30 minutes. I'm laughing when I go by car, I drive, or just tied up my flat. And also I make some sessions, and you know, I don't know the code of emotion, that theory, but when I heard you, when I'm listening to you, it's very similar to love.
Yeah, I mean, we can learn so much from the East and India, and a lot of the things that we do are based on things that they've known over there for thousands of years. You know, so anything like that, I think at the minute we can all do with laughing a little bit more. So.
And also I like to use tapping. You know, I tap in my body,
Yeah.
happiness. I can imagine, because this is important to move your imagine, to feel like a child.
Yeah.
Don't think about what are you doing, stupid. Do it, you know, go away, throw it away. Just behave like a child and type in happiness into your body.
Yeah.
Also, I've got some. I will show you, because I don't know the name.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, I will show you. I have some instruments which I use. Look.
Oh yes.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will show you something, but I have to help myself. Oh. Oh. Sorry.
Oh, that's lovely.
This is vibration. Our voice is vibration, and this code of emotion, I have to learn more about it. Green.
You'll love it. It's gonna be right up your street. Yeah. So in the main group, where there's like 4,000 people in it, watch some of Justina's lives in there. She'll explain a bit about the emotion code in there, and obviously read in the club about how to do the intentions that we're all talking about. And yeah, any questions, just let us know. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, I think we all need a bit more energy at times. I actually learned a style of tapping, of EFT tapping, where you've got to get energy, you've got to stand up and run around and laugh and get the energy flowing, because the energies can become stagnant.
Yeah,
So it's all the same thing, really, isn't it? As the laughing, and you know, because it can get stuck. But if we could just stay like kids and just run around laughing for all our lives, I think we'd be all right, wouldn't we? But so is everybody happy then? Is Katarzyna, you?
I am happy.
I'll send you
I
this
have my intention for tomorrow.
Great. I'll send you this document on Messenger. And we've had about an hour and a half after a slow start. Has anybody got anything else?
I just want to thank you, Lydia, that you remind me about Tibetan ball, because I have Tibetan ball as well, and I'm not using it for a long time. It's just yeah, and I was like, my God, I'm not using it. And then now I remember, and so I will use it in the coming days. That's my plan.
So welcome, Lydia. You've joined. She joined the big group this afternoon, into the club, straight into the meeting. That's the way we like it. And then she's sharing with us, so that's brilliant.
Perfect.
I'll stop the recording now. So thank you all very much.